Benito and the Super Bowl.
Should we finish off with Benito?
Have you guys seen it?
No.
I didn't watch it, no.
It's actually really good. And it just makes me so proud. I'm not even Puerto Rican.
What are you talking the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You want to end off on that?
Well, we don't have to end off on it, but I would like to see it.
Let's watch it.
See? Lost in the Karma. It made me cry. He really did. He barely said a lick of English. Loved it so much.
Let's go. I want to see this. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
He did a really fucking good job. Like, and I'm not gonna give it away, but the dancing, please.
Amazing.
Right, Mango Passion, literally.
I saw the fucking man-child crash out on X as he always does. I'm like, that's embarrassing.
They were not even watching their own fucking stupid halftime show. Yeah. Even though they put it on, they were still watching the real halftime show. And then we're criticizing it.
To get mad about it.
Please.
There are sometimes, like, just, it's a cultural moment, and I feel like it was necessary, it was important, it was beautiful for people to see. Like, regardless of how he sounded, or how the dancers were, or what songs he did, anything like that, just that alone, this is going to be a Super Bowl performance that is going to have, like, a huge cultural impact.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I love that.
You guys have to put it loud because it's beautiful.
When you guys were talking just now about the Orange Man not even watching the Turning Point USA halftime, because the thing is, it's never about the narratives that they try to push. It's not even about that. They don't even care.
No, they don't care.
They care about keeping the people divided.
Yeah.
That's all. So they'll say whatever they need to say in public, and then they'll go and do something completely different because they don't really care about that. They're like, as long as we can keep y'all fighting each other and divided, then we can keep stealing from you, robbing from you, keeping you distracted about the nefarious shit that we're doing over here in the corner, right? Yep. That's all that it's about. So of course they're gonna watch the Bad Bunny something, you know?
And on that note, let's listen to Benito Antonio. I don't know his last name, but that's those first two names.
Bunny.
Let's go.
The National Football League welcomes you to the Apple Music Super Bowl 60 halftime show.
Same people that be singing the Macarena at their wedding, right?
Period.
Guys, let us know if it needs to be louder.
Qué rico es el latino. ¡Hoy se ve!
Martinez Ocasio. This is beautiful.
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Ey, muchas novias. Hoy tengo una, mañana otra. Pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Ey, muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana otra. Ey, me la voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP. Un VIP. Ey. Saludan a Titi, vamos a tirar un selfie. Say cheese. Que sonríen las que ya les metí en
Put it loud, put it loud, put it loud.
Saludan a Titi, vamos a tirar un selfie. Say cheese. Que sonríen las que se olvidaron. Ya de mí me gustan mucho las Gabriel, la Patricia, la Nicole, la Sofía. Mi primera novia en Kinder María. Y mi primer amor se llama Batalía. Tengo una colombiana que me escribe todos los días. Y una mexicana que ni yo sabía. Otra en San Antena que me quiere todavía. Y las de PR que toditas son mías. Una dominicana que juega bombón. Ey, uva bombón. La de Barcelona que viene en avión.
He's very sexy, girl.
Con mi corazón quisiera mudarme con todo por una mansión. El día que me case te envío la invitación. Muchacho, deja eso.
Oh, I forgot.
Ahora yo picheo. Antes tú no querías. Ahora yo no quiero. Antes tú me pichabas.
Hey,
Antes tú no querías.
Perreando sin miedo.
Tranqui.
Yo perreo sola.
Yo perreo sola.
these girls are like living. They're like,
Yep.
bitch, I'm on the fucking Super Bowl,
Yep.
bitch.
They're like, it's my fucking time.
Hey, hey.
Come on, girls. They're like, hey, bitch.
Yes, bitch.
Yeah, let's go, Bad Bunny. Hey.
Jessica Alba's living. Come on.
Ella sabe que aquí hay tica. Quiere que yo se la aplique. Que para que se la trafique. Ey. Voy a llevarte a mi barra, mami, pa' que veas cómo es que se perrea.
Demo ladies.
Si te gusta la idea, dile que esta noche vamos a janguear. Ey, qué rico lo vamos a pasar. Aquí nadie se va a casar, pero tú te vas a querer quedar. Ey,
This is really well shot and
Yeah.
well produced. The
Yeah.
color palette is. Come on! Did not expect that.
He's so cute!
Like just the color palette of the fashion, the way it's shot.
Woo!
Come on,
Yes,
ladies.
girls.
Let me tell you, this is why these racist people are so mad. Do you see all this with those two guys?
Yep.
Do you see all the fucking swag and culture and just they know who the fuck they are?
Hey.
Them racist hillbillies don't know who the fuck they are, bitch. That's why they're mad.
Come on. Jam Republic, I was just gonna say, who are those dancers? They got like a good, nice close-up.
I fucking love this song.
Buenas tardes, California. Mi nombre es Benito Antonio Martínez Ocasio. Y si hoy estoy aquí en el Superbowl 60,
And you better
es porque nunca,
do your whole set in Spanish.
nunca dejé de creer en mí. Tú también deberías de creer en ti. Vales más de lo que pienso.
You know what I find so funny too?
Dime, a tu es lo que tú querías.
As if Los Angeles is not called Los Angeles.
This is a real marriage. A couple really got married.
I thought it was Christina. Oh, that should have been Christina
That would've
Aguilera.
been great.
I was gonna scream just now because it should have been Christina, but we love Gaga. That should have been Christina.
That
Girl.
would have been iconic. Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, these dancers are so nice. Yes!
This is
Yes!
stunning. This is beautiful. Gaga is. She can't go wrong. Come on, Lady Gaga.
The band. Oh, this is so
Stunning.
I'm gonna touch on this after.
Let's go, Lady
It's Gaga
Gaga.
because he loves Gaga. That's cute.
He
Good
does-
for
he loves
him.
Lady Gaga.
He's a big fan. Oh, this is so cute. Oh,
The couple.
That's an iconic wedding.
Imagine, where'd you guys get married? The Super Bowl.
And think about the celebration of this in the face of
Yes.
ice.
Yes,
And in the face of all
exactly.
this evil. They're still celebrating.
It's so cute! This is a wedding. Like, this is what a wedding is like. I love it. It makes me so happy.
Baila, baila, baila sin miedo. Ama sin miedo.
Unforgettable wedding. Wow.
street outside the bodega. Absolutely.
In the face of all these people's fucking bullshit. You could look at this celebration. I love it.
Hey! I love this song!
¿Para dónde? Nueva York.
Yes! Fucking beautiful.
¿Pero qué es esto? San Francisco. Disfruta que esto es un ratito nada más. Ey, ey, ey. 4 de julio fue el de July. Ando con mi primo borracho Rulay. Los míos en el Bronx, ¿sabes lo que hay? Con la nota en high, por huequito hay. Willy Colón me dicen el malo. Ey, porque pasan los años y sigo dando palos. Vendiendo discos como jugador Frida Kahlo. El perico blanco. Sí, sí.
This is sick.
Like the dancers, like for real, showed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Great performance.
Apparently, she's an iconic person actually from New York, and he flew her out. I love
We don't get any like strikes or anything. Oh.
this. It's supposed to be a representation of him.
Hey, hey!
Con reggaetón y dembow.
You won't get any like strikes or anything like that from this 90 something, right? No? On Twitch? I don't know.
We might not be able to post it afterwards.
Is that Ricky Martin?
That's my motherfucking Ricky Martin.
Que abuelita se vaya, no, no, suelte la bandera, ni olvide el Lelolai, que no quiero que hagan contigo lo que le pasó a Hawái, no, no, suelte la bandera, ni olvide el Lelolai, que no quiero que hagan contigo.
Can he be any sexier?
Wow!
Wow.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, are y'all telling me that all of these are people?
Yes,
That's
the bushes.
fucking nuts.
The bushes are people.
There's so many of them.
Te vayamos, ey, ey. Quieren montarse en la ola y no han ido a rincón. Un besito pa' abuela en el balcón cogiéndote los hoyos en la Rubicón. Esto es PR. Tierra de Maelo y Tego Calderón y de Varel que fue campeón. Primero que Lebron. Maldita sea. Otro pagón, vamos por los bleachers a prender un blon. Antes que aquí por la de un buffet. Puerto Rico está en está en cabrón. Puerto Rico está en ey, ey, ey. Pichea Maldivas, yo me quedo en Palomino, ey. Si no me voy PRD, un saludo a mis vecinos, ey. Aquí el calor es diferente, el sol está ahí, no, ey. La capital del perreo, ahora todos quieren ser latinos, no. Pero le falta sazón, batería y reggaetón, ey, ey. Pido con mi corillo que somos un montón. Le falta sazón, batería y reggaetón. Ey, ey, pido con mi corillo que somos un montón. Welcome to the calentón. Por la mañana café, por la tarde ron. Ya estamos en la calle, sale tu balcón. Por la mañana café.
Yes!
God bless America.
Yeah.
Sea Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, México, Cuba, República Dominicana, Jamaica, Haití, las Antillas, United States, Canadá.
Canadá.
Amar Motherland, mi patria, Puerto Rico. Seguimos aquí. ¡Ahora sí!
Yeah.
De cuando
celebration.
Muchas gracias.
Like, y'all.
Baby, tira el mazo.
When I first saw this, I bawled my eyes out and I'm trying to not cry now. Like, it is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, absolutely beautiful. It
Wow.
made me feel so proud. And like I said, like, proud to be like a compassionate human.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it
Yeah.
was absolutely phenomenal.
Could you imagine being somebody
Yeah.
who hates
No. Well.
that?
No.
Like you just hate other people, despite the fact that you consume it every moment of every day. You hate other people's culture and joy. Culture when they are proud of it or when they're living in the joy of that. Right? And when you look at that, you can see, I was sitting in the middle of the thing, you can see why, I get why there are people who are mad, angry, jealous, whatever. When you have no culture, when you have no identity, when you have no sauce, swag, influence, or whatever, and you see that level of it, of course you're going to be mad at it. And it's not really that you're mad at it, you're mad at yourself for not possessing
Having
any of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You ain't got a fucking fingernail clippings worth of what you just saw there. So you're mad at it, but really you're just mad that you're a basic bitch. That's really what it's about. And when you're basic as fuck, all you do is grab your rootin', scootin', tootin' guns.
Not the
and
rootin', scootin',
you walk around threatening people with the guns and American patriotism and with your guns and they shoot the guns. That's all you have. Guns and weapons and violence.
And rootin', tootin', scootin'.
And rootin', scootin', cow bootin', lukin'. That's all you have. Cow bootin', lukin', what's that? But that's all that you have. So when that's all that you have, it's just violence and anger and negativity and trying to crush others. That's all that you have. Because you ain't got no motherfucking identity, sauce, flavor, swag, nothing to contribute or offer to the world. So I get it. Shout out to Bad Bunny. That was one of the best Super Bowl performances I've ever seen.
Legit.
Just the, again, I was saying the color palette of it all, the fashion choices, and I love he was in like a cream, like it was like these slight variations to the fashion, but just that cream neutral look. I loved it. The song selection, his performance, the dancers, girl, like the dancers ate down.
Shout out dancers.
The features were fantastic. Shout out to Lady Gaga. She can never do wrong. I wish it was Christina, but still. Shout out to Lady Gaga. She looked beautiful, and what an evolution of her career. Ricky Martin, ooh, sexy. And no, Bad Bunny 8, and I just love the community, the celebration, and him marching forward at the very end with his people behind him with the flags shouting out all these different countries, God bless America. And that is all about the love and the celebration and the pride of him and his culture, people who literally are America. You know what I mean? I was saying also, I'm sorry to keep rambling, but even if you think about some of the names in America of their different states, Los Angeles, or however you would pronounce it in Spanish. Is it Sao Paulo, Texas?
Everywhere, literally.
There's a whole,
all along.
yeah, there's a whole bunch
States.
of these, and it's literally embedded in the names of America. Yet y'all are these races are out here trying to claim that these people are not patriots or are not Americans. It's just such laughable bullshit, and you just have to let these people drown in their misery and have their Turning Point USA Kid Rock halftime shows that were filmed a week and a half ago with paid crowd members. Like, let them sit in that boring, banal, weak, small-dicked bullshit, and then we watch this magic unfold in front of us, which is filled with love and light and celebration.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bad Bunny. Bam, 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 bam. And they were also all like, oh my God, he's gonna wear a dress. Do you remember all that bullshit?
Yeah.
He didn't wear a dress. But
Somebody said the outfit that he was wearing was a Puerto Rican brand.
okay,
Rashawn said that color, that white cream color. You guys
Yeah.
know the Pantone color of the year?
no.
It's hard to explain if it's a whole thing, but yes. They have a color of the year every year, and this year the color of the year was called Cloud Dancer, and it was literally like white, like off-white. And everybody was like, that's not a fucking coincidence. We know the people in power to be like, what's the best color? It's fucking white. So Rashawn said that's the color of his outfit, that all white, being like, this is the color of the year. This is what you guys think is the best color.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
does it look on me, bitch?
Amazing.
I love that.
Amazing.
Screaming Osiris.
Like J-Lo once said,
Mi gente Latino.
Latino. That's so funny.
Oh my
Listen,
god.
y'all. That was
Listen.
incredible.
So I wanted to touch on this because after I saw this performance, I went straight online because I wanted to see what the people were saying.
Yeah.
And there were so many symbolisms in his performance, and it is absolutely beautiful. Like, one of the symbolisms is at the end, you know, when everyone there's 4 dancers and they're on like the
poles.
telephone
Yeah,
poles.
yeah.
So that's also a symbolism for when there was a flood and the states, like, they lost all power.
Okay.
And the states didn't give them any money to like
Funding,
help them,
yeah.
and so that was kind of a symbolism there.
Wasn't that not where Donald Trump was throwing them paper towels? Wasn't that not that like a couple
Not
years
long
ago?
Not
Yeah,
long
that was
ago.
okay. Yeah, the flood.
Yes.
Was it in Puerto Rico?
Yes. So that's that whole
being like fully forgetting that this is a fucking American state.
Yeah.
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 So
yeah.
there's symbolism in that. Now, this is speculation. I'm not 100% sure. People are not sure. You know the little boy who accepted the Grammy?
The Grammy, yeah.
So, that's supposed to be, like, a representation of him when he's little and, like, you know, saying, like, this is for you, this is going to be you one day. But also people were saying that it was the boy who was captured by ICE, but then released.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
But it is, I think, a lot of that, the symbolism of like seeing the children
Yeah.
and the families. Like, you're seeing like a little girl and she's dancing with her Tio at the wedding and whatever.
Yeah.
Like that, having that visual representation
Yeah.
of these families that, like, for the last however long, we have been seeing these faces on the news. We've been seeing these faces on social media literally getting kidnapped. That's the vision that we have had. That's actually what got me, like, I got really emotional. It was the wedding, and then when they were outside and they were like dancing in the street in front of the bodega, I got really like super emotional because I'm like, this is for us, and also imagine for people who are Latino communities, like Latin American, who are living right now, and like you see so many stories of people literally being like, I'm afraid to go to work.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to leave my house. I have to make a living, but I'm afraid
Yeah.
to go to work. I'm afraid to go to the grocery store.
To church.
Because these people are getting fucking kidnapped in the streets.
Yeah.
But you're getting to see on such a massive platform, on such a massive stage, like, oh yeah, we can be out here, we can be in community, we can be celebrating and happy and joyous. Like, oh, can you imagine what that feels like sitting at home watching that and being like, oh yeah, that is what my community is all about.
Yeah.
Oh.
The other thing was that I wanted to mention was the Lady Gaga. You're like, oh, I wish it was Christina. So, as many of you guys know, Lady Gaga is Italian. She's from Italian heritage. She has, you know, her family are Italian immigrants. They came to New York, as many Italians
an
did.
immigrant, yeah.
As many Italians have.
Yeah.
And back then, Italians faced the same type of thing, racial discrimination back then.
Yeah.
And so the reason of why she was there is, yes, he loves her because that's his favorite artist. But the song, like, in the line, if the world was ending, I want to be next to you. I'm standing with you because, regardless
Legit.
of it all, I'm with you.
Love that.
And also, like, they share the same type of, like, immigration and, like, the struggles that they've been through. Like, there's community in that. And, and
Can I read a couple of these?
Yeah,
So
please.
Clover said, before Gaga comes on and he's speaking, and I was like, you better do the whole thing in Spanish. Like, no, we don't know what he's saying. The translation was, I'm here today because I never stopped believing in myself. You should believe in yourself too. You're more valuable than you think, believe me. And then right before Lady Gaga comes on, he says, is this what you wanted? And then this white girl with blonde hair shows up.
Okay.
And then Karma said, my interpretation of Lady Gaga being there was him saying, is this what you wanted? And cutting to her like, here's your white woman since you're complaining. But it's a symbol of the Italian and Latino immigrants in New York City. Because it's true. Before everybody was like, it became like white against not white, like Irish immigrants and Italian immigrants were fucking hated and faced so much discrimination. But then when it was like, oh wait, like now there are people of color. Well, we like you guys now because you're white. Like it's just, all of it is such bullshit, right? So it's kind of him showing, the same immigrant experience. It's the blend of immigrants and cultural collaboration and celebration.
Yeah, and I also think, again, being able to see Lady Gaga up there, white-skinned, platinum blonde,
Like you.
and up there being joyful, surrounded by a culture that isn't hers, but having community, how easy it is to just have a celebration together. I feel like that's also very symbolic, right? It's like, you could be joyful too if you just choose not to hate people because they're different than you.
You weren't a hating asshole.
Yeah, it could be so easy for you to just join the party. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to Lady Gaga. Shout out to Ricky Martin. How incredible is it to see that? Because I remember when Ricky Martin was one of the first. From Menudo, from when he was a little boy.
Oh my God, yeah!
You know, to then live in La Vida Loca, his big moment where he really became Ricky Martin. Like I know for Bad Bunny was a major like symbol of his culture on the world stage.
Yeah, that representation.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And for him to be doing the Super Bowl now. To bring probably someone that was his idol, you know, at a time, or maybe still is, sharing the stage. I think that's just beautiful. That was incredible.
And Ricky Martin, I forget, somebody said it earlier what the song was called, but the song that Ricky Martin was singing is about colonization in Hawaii.
Oh.
So again, it's the like representation of like, we are literally all in this together.
Yeah.
Because I'm not Hawaiian, but we understand what your experience is, and you are watching our experience, and like everybody is sharing in it together.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw a Trinidad flag was there.
Hey, and I heard Jamaica too.
The Americas.
The Americas.
Right?
Jamaica.
God bless.
And that's why he said Canada.
Canada! We love Canada!
I saw a TikTok that was like after Bad Bunny's
performance.
People are like, where am I from? Oh, Canada.
Canada.
I'm from Ontario.
Toronto.
Canada.
It's really
That
cute.
was great. Good job, Bad Bunny.
That made me so happy.
You know what? So when I think about things like this, when you think about just like artists and just think about all the universal puzzle pieces that had to come together for Bad Bunny to be the one selected to perform at this time. I'm sure Jay-Z or whoever selected Bad Bunny didn't know that ICE was going to become this big thing and people were going to be killed by the time. They secured Bad Bunny in this contract from Time.
Yeah.
So the fact that everything lined up for him to be the artist to perform at this time, that is such divine purpose and everything that in terms of his story, and I think that's just beautiful.
It was beautiful. I'm so happy you guys got to watch that. We got to watch it together.
It was good.
That was beautiful. Exactly that, Corey. It's motivational to keep fighting. I've been feeling very discouraged lately because it's been so much and so exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a reminder we can't stop. ICE is in Corey's city. Corey said he's been walking around with a whistle and he's been doing his part to help his community.
Bless you, Corey.
Dylan also in the chat earlier said that they have taken a leave of absence from work because they are Latino and one of their coworkers got snatched up and they don't want to leave their house.
I'm sorry, y'all.
This is reality. It's hard out here. It is difficult, and we did
Wait, hold on, sorry, excuse you. I'm sorry, Corey. I'm sorry, Dylan. And everybody else in the chat who is in America, who's dealing with, I know that it kind of spreads its tentacles, this darkness, it goes in other places around the world, but y'all are in the heart of this bullshit, and I'm sorry for all of you Americans who have to deal with this evil administration and the people who support it. I'm really sorry. Just know that it cannot last forever. It cannot, and it won't.
It won't.
The pendulum will swing. It is swinging. Things like this Super Bowl performance. I know people think it's just, performance, but art is everything.
Yeah.
This whole world revolves around art, and these are signs and symbols, and take heart in the fact that you're not alone, and yeah, we're on your side, rooting for you and supporting you at every turn.
Eep. That's real.
That's
a lot
heavy,
of people
man.
are sharing in the chat, and it is very real. Stardust said a little while ago, being surrounded by people who are so hateful of others simply for their differences, whether cultural or other, is so exhausting. Performances like this remind me that there are still good people in the world who are willing to celebrate others regardless.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better about the state of the world, even if just a little bit. Yeah, and I think that is what you're saying, like art is important, and even this community is important. RiVERSE is doing an interview, a written interview, and one of the questions was asking about how do we stay motivated, right? Like, activism is hard, and that is, regardless of like whether or not you consider yourself an activist, if you're a human being and you have compassion for other human beings in the world and you're willing to do whatever it is, even if it's just like being there for somebody, right? Like, that's a form of activism, and you are doing your part to help, and it's hard, it's stressful, it's difficult, it's discouraging, but I think one of the things that like, it is because when people are discouraged, then they don't fight back. And that's kind of part of why it feels so heavy all the time. They're literally like flooding the news with just bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news, so that we feel discouraged, and so that we feel scared, and so that we stay home and we don't want to do anything. But it's like, the more that we can see each other and have conversations like this and look at art like this and be like, oh yeah, there are so many of us who don't believe all that bullshit. There are so many of us who are still here for each other. That's the motivation to keep going, right? And we know it's not going to be forever. And like, today, this week might have been a tough week, but now we're here today. And this is like, okay, tomorrow's a new day. Like, let's just keep doing what we can, right?
Yeah. We love you guys.
We love you guys.